We lied about going upstairs. Mike left a star behind. I gotta clean up your mess. You're such a loser. Why do I have to always clean up after you? How do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'll say that I'm a very forgetful person.
I can't believe you. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe I have
No
to
one
do
can
this.
believe anything about me.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah,
I missed that ring. I cannot believe I missed that ring. I cannot believe that ring is not made of butter.
Oh, no!
That ring is not made of butter. That is not kosher.
You know what kosher thing is good?
I totally went through that ring.
Pickles. Kosher pickles.
Yes.
I think from what my understanding, kosher pickle is a food so delicious that it's been blessed by a rabbi. I believe that's the correct way of going about it, right? Yeah,
I don't even know what the proper use of kosher food means.
It does mean that it's like, I believe it's like it's blessed by a rabbi.
Wait,
or
is that
it's
serious?
Yeah, it's
what?
Kosher means that it's acceptable for those who practice the Jewish faith to eat.
Okay, sure,
Right.
why not?
Yeah, there are certain dietary restrictions that especially the more religious Jewish population will follow. It's true of any religion, really. I mean, like, Catholics, for example, won't eat meat on Fridays during Lent or Ash Wednesday, that kind of thing. Or I don't think Muslims eat pork, just like Jewish people don't eat pork. The devout ones, that is. So.
Right.
Yeah. I, for one, don't eat mustard because it's against my beliefs.
More like you're just a weirdo who doesn't like mustard.
Yeah.
Is the more likely explanation,
No,
I think.
It's such an odd taste. Like, I can't understand why it's good.
I like ketchup as much as the next guy, but I can't understand your obsession with it.
See, that's the thing. I only really enjoy it on...
No, I'm an idiot. Ugh.
Like, I like it in small quantities on hot dogs and burgers, but massive quantities on potato-based products.
Yeah, what in the world is up with that?
I don't know. Can't explain that.
Well, Mario, what are you doing with your life?
But... Oh, yeah. And like I've been saying lately, like, I've been, like, putting dill relish on, like, everything now. Ever since I discovered how awesome chopped up pickles are. Like, you just squirt that crap out of the bottle and slather it all over your hot dogs and burgers and salad.
You are making me physically sick.
Oh, man, it's so good. It's, like, awesome.
You're a sick.
But don't you dare give me sweet relish, or I will have to put up my fisticuffs. I know, it's weird. I'm weird. Whatever.
That's no surprise.
I know, I'm not exactly the most conventional person. But, you know what? That makes life more interesting.
If you say so.
You're getting roasted.
Oh, I love it though. Don't you?
No, I don't like third-degree burns.
Well, it looks like no-degree burns to me. It didn't even singe his clothing.
Must have magic fibers or something like that.
Fire-resistant plumber wear.
Yep.
For the discerning plumber.
Well, wouldn't a plumber be responsible for, let's say, natural gas lines as well? Like the pipes that put the gas through. So they have to be wary of the fire risk that comes with, transporting a very flammable gas.
I suppose.
So, I mean, I think having flame retardant clothing is not a terrible idea. Even if you're not a firefighter, I think it's okay to do.
It's never a terrible idea. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. He's not a bad idea.
Yeah. The one time I might have gotten maybe a second-degree burn in my life was... Good story. I was about 10 years old, and I was playing around with a cigarette lighter in a car. Smart move. And I decided I pushed it in, and to where it clicks, where it warms up the heating element inside it. And I thought, I've only had it in there for 2 seconds. It won't burn me. Oh, I now have a coil ring on my index finger for 2 weeks.
I bet that was fun.
I actually saw, my skin, singed. You could see the smoke from my burnt skin.
Yeah, I think the worst burn I've ever gotten must have been 6, I think. And my mom was making macaroni, and I was like, I want some macaroni. So, just me being so young, I reached up to that stove, put my hand right on that ring.
Awesome.
You could literally see my fingers throbbing white. Oh. It was fantastic.
Which hand?
My right one.
Do you still have any scars left over from it?
Nope.
That's good. Man, that sucks.
Oh man, it was wonderful though.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it. Except not.
Oh. Ow. Yeah. Fraley, I'm sure you're watching this episode at some point because Fraley likes to text me late. Fraley, when Fraley watches our Let's Plays, he likes to text me later when I mention him in some way. So hi, Fraley. I'm awaiting your text. Anyway, Fraley and I agree that gas stoves are better than electric stoves. And I think part of our reasoning is, it's easier to control the heat. Sure, you can still burn yourself on a gas stove, but with an electric coil, it's hot for a while. And I don't know, it's just an opinion, I guess.
Interesting though.
Yeah, and it's more efficient. But I know, no one really cares, but I do.
Help a buddy up.
For some reason, I care about the most minuscule of things.
Thanks, Bro.
Don't understand. So what's new?
Well, there's... Hey, how are you? Yeah.
I decided to do one of those, awkward conversation topics just to see where you'd go with it.
Hey, you Pikachu! That's where I went with it.
Well, that's an awkward topic in itself, I guess. Did you ever have that game?
No.
Never did. I
Never did.
What's that?
I said never did.
No, did you ever play it?
No. I'm not even very familiar with the game.
You had this VRU unit for the Nintendo 64, and I don't know really how well the Nintendo 64 could process voice commands. Not very well. But it was something. I have the game, but my dog chewed up the microphone. So
okay. I bet that was fun.
Yeah. I'm sure. I mean, all it is just a standard 3/8 inch, 3/8. No, not 3/8. I forget the measurement, but your standard headphone jack, but the microphone. It's that size. So really, you could just buy any microphone and hook it up to the N64 VRU, and it'll work fine. I think. But
theory.
It was interesting. I never really did much with the game because I don't know, I just didn't. But I have it. Now maybe I wouldn't mind dusting it off again. Just because it's a kind of a cool collector's item thing to have.
Sí, veo. Hey. These guys are so nice, giving you a helping hand, don't you think?
They are.
Hey, sir, can I trouble you for a minute? Oh, you need to wind up. Here, let me help you with that. I fix. Yes, I fix. Oh, no, you no fix. You no fix me. You fix me now? Yes, you fix now? You fix me better, maybe? No, I'm over here, sir. Sir, I'm going to have to ask for you to calm down for a minute, sir. No, no, you have none of that, sir.
How useful and how annoying those guys can be.
Oh, of course. As always, as is tradition.
Yep. As is tradition.
Oh, it helps when the camera is actually better.
Yeah. No, they did a beautiful job executing the camera in this game.
Still not as bad as some games I've played after this one.
Oh, yeah.
There are much worse cameras I've had to deal with.
Well, at the same, you know, it was the mid-90s, and they were innovating in itself just to make a nice on.
Thanks.
Break that.
Haha!
Gotta be quick.
Gotta go fast!
You actually had a couple seconds to spare.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome. And you got it. Here you go.
Here we go!